I could see where crypto was going. I could see how early we were. Whenever you're in an industry and the tech is intimidating to get involved with, if it takes some time to get educated on simply how to use something, that means you're really early and that the opportunity is massive. I could see that this was a completely new paradigm, and the fact that what Bitcoin represents is a new category or class of technology that had never existed previously. And it is the first time in human history where money was created by a non-government entity or king or queen or whatever it may be, right? The first time money was transparent, the first time it was built and launched anonymously, the first time it was it had a max, supply capacity, and it was completely decentralized and under the control of no one. That changes human history. And for people who recognize that, I think we continue to be validated in what we saw and what we continue to see. So Bitcoin, I like the fact that it's not efficient, and I like the fact that it is a store of value from a global perspective. With that being said, it is very limited in its use case, and now there are different projects that are adding a second layer like Lightning and other things to Bitcoin to make it more useful, which is awesome. But at the end of the day, it's digital gold. So Ethereum, now that it's a programmable digital asset, that opens the Pandora's box of the human imagination in an untold number of ways. And so I think it is just as valuable, if not more valuable, in many different ways, because it's going to be used in 10,000 different ways where Bitcoin's going to be used in one or two. And so I sold all of my Bitcoin in 2017 for Ethereum and altcoins. I think I own less than one Bitcoin today.
So what, when it comes to the altcoins and Ethereum, what would you say is your distribution between, maybe Ethereum and the others?
Ethereum's traditionally been 40-50%, and then the rest divided by, I've had up to 150 coins at one time. And I guess my investment strategy personally is a small amount of money divided by a large number of projects, because no one knows which projects are going to appreciate, do a 10, 20, 100x, 200x. So the only strategy I can think of is, okay, we're going to put $1,000 to $5,000 into 100 different projects, and if 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, do really well, then that makes up for all the rest and then some, and that has worked out. So that's how I found Chainlink, that's how I found Dematic, a penny, and that's how I found, Doge and Uniswap, and just all of these other projects that no one knew if they were going to turn into anything. And thankfully, those did. So
those are more of your speculative plays.
I think all of crypto outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum is speculative. And so how do you play a speculative market where you don't know the winners and you can't predict the future? You put a little bit amount of money on all of them to ensure that you win. And the nice part is, a lot of these projects will do a 50 to 100x, and again, that just wipes all the losses off the board, and you're good to go. What you end up wanting to do is identify the different narratives that are developing in the industry. The one in 2018 was DeFi. Summer of 2018, all about DeFi, right? And if you were paying attention to that and you put a little bit of money into a lot of the DeFi projects, then the winners rose to the top, and those were identified, whether it was Chainlink or Aave or Uniswap or Sushi or whatever it may be, and you did really well. Moving into the next cycle, what is the new segment that's going to be created or invented from a narrative standpoint? Who are the initial players in that pool? Put a little bit of money into all of those. Wait until the top projects are established to go all in on those, and that's at least how I'm playing the industry.